This video, we're going to see how to deal with a merge conflict. So I have this repository on GitHub, and I also have this repository in RStudio. So I get it over here, so it's right in here. Okay, there we go. So I have this in RStudio, and here's the file I'm going to be changing. So let's say that, I'm in our GitHub, and I make a change to this. All right, kind of looks like that. And I'm going to commit that. Just commit it to the main branch. So I have these changes, but let's say I'm in GitHub. I don't know that I've made those changes, and I'm going to make some changes here. So I'm going to do, just going to copy that, and I'm going to kind of put that in here. So they're really quite different. Let's do that. And now I go here. You notice on GitHub I committed the changes. Let's say I commit the changes here also. New change. Okay. So now I have these changes, and I go to push. So it says, no, you can't push because there are changes on the origin over on GitHub that you haven't pulled yet. So you need to pull that in first. Okay, fine. I'm going to do that. So let's pull that in. So I pull it in. Oh no, it says a merge conflict on README. So I had made a change in README, and it conflicts with what was on GitHub. So let's go here. And now let's go look at what's going on with README. Okay. So we're here. And now what we see is that Git has changed the file. And they have merged our two files. And it has stuck in this like head stuff here, like that. And then it's stuck in this stuff here. So what that does is when you, like this is kind of a small file, but let's say it was a really big file. Then, you could search for like find something like that, and you would be able, I did that, not do that. Not selection there, next. Okay, so you could go through the document and find these things. All right, so Git told us, hey, you need to fix this before you merge. And what does that mean, fix this? What that means is you need to go through this file and get rid of all these funny things that it added, like this and that. Honestly, that is all it is asking for. It is not asking you to fix it in any specific way. It's just saying, hey, get rid of that so that I know you've dealt with the problem. So what do we do? Well, there isn't one answer. It just depends on what the changes were. So maybe you want to just go back to the prior version. Maybe you want to combine them in different ways. Again, it really depends. So let's say here I say, well, okay, what I want, again, there's no one way to do this. So I'm looking through this. I say, okay, well, that's okay. I'll get rid of that. Okay, well, let's say, actually, what I want is I want this here. Notice I'm just moving everything kind of around because I can fix it however I want. The key thing that Git wants me to do is get rid of this funny stuff that it added. Yeah, I do that, and maybe I don't actually like all that. So there. Now I am happy. Git is happy because I got rid of the funny things, those little, you know, these little things up there. It got rid of all of those, got rid of the equal, equal, equal. Now it is happy. So now I can save and I can click that, and now I'm going to commit that. So fix the merge conflict. Okay. So, and I close it, and I can push it. Oh, what's the password? Okay. All right, and it pushed. So that's it. I can go over to Git, and I need to refresh it. That's why it looks that way. There we, oops. All right. And now you can see it's got that cleaned up version. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's got that in there, a little bit of this and that. All right. Hope that demystifies fixing merge conflicts a little bit.